That's like Kingdom of Heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Which was really cool for like 25 minutes.
Yeah, you said it was meh.
Well, it's just long as hell, and it's like not about Jesus. It's about like a cool war that happened over Jerusalem. But as far as like the characters, you don't like. There's
it's when the Christians took Jerusalem, right?
No, it's the Christians have Jerusalem, and the Muslims are taking it back. And are you gonna watch it or
spoil it, brother?
Okay, so you're the guy with the mask. That seems cool as hell.
He's sick.
He seems so cool for memes.
Isn't he cool?
He's kind of cool. He's a leper. He wears the mask because he's all fucked up.
Yes.
And
I did research.
He says it one line.
That's Edward Norton.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know that. Oh, I guess it does sound like Edward Norton. But he has one line where he goes, "I am Jerusalem." It was sick. Cool. So, bro, okay.
He does have some sick lines, I'll say. Because I was
like I said, there's some banger moments.
Yeah, I watched
it's
all
just
the
3
clips.
hours.
I watched all the clips. I'm like, I can't sit through a 3 hour.
It's 3 hours, 10 minutes, and there's a lot. There's something about those type of movies where it's like medieval or like that time period / like whenever they're doing swords and everyone has like a weird British accent.
Yeah.
Something about my brain tunes that shit out, and I have to like really try to focus and listen. I think that's what fucks me up about Lord of the Rings. I just like tune out British shit sometimes.
I can see that. I needed mushrooms to understand.
Yeah, I know.
I couldn't. I've tried,
but
I never got out of the Shire.
Liam Neeson is in Kingdom of Heaven.
Really?
And he's sick.
Really?
Liam Neeson is like the badass guy in the Templars.
Yeah.
He's like, and he's got a crew that's like an old wise guy that's like been in a million battles and always survived because he's like tight with God.
Yeah.
A fucking African like warrior, a Viking savage. Like he's got this like, we're all children of God, like, but not like in a fag way. So he's got a sick. So and then
I've been on this with this fucking priest dude I'm listening to.
So he comes through this town that is like where the story's been, and it's like kind of boring in the beginning. And he finds this dude, and he realizes like it's his kid. Like,
okay. So is that Orlando Bloom?
Yeah.
Wow.
So then he's like, "You come with me to Jerusalem."
Yeah.
And the kid goes with him.
Are these Christians?
Yeah, he's Liam Neeson's a Templar.
These are the good guys.
He's got the full.
Oh, okay. He's with Lee. Okay.
Yeah. So it's you're thinking literally like the first stop they have, he throws him a sword and he's like, "Let's see how you do," and it's like this
incredible,
dude. It's so awesome, and all the guys are like taking to him. Yeah, it's like because they're in Europe still, so it's not it's not desert music yet.
Yes.
Sick stuff. These dudes roll up on him, and they're like, "We gotta take the kid because he's wanted for murder." And the kid's like, "I did kill that guy. They do have a right to take me." And the guy, Liam Neeson's like, "You're gonna have to." He tells the guy, he's like, "You might kill through all of us, but you will die today." And the guy's like, "All right." And they just kill everyone. And then the kid survives, and the whole cool guy crew, the Viking gets like 10 arrows in him and has to die. Like, the whole crew dies in like the beginning.
Really?
And then he goes on.
Does Liam Neeson die?
Yeah.
Did the guy who said he was going to kill die?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But the kid goes on, and the whole fucking movie then is him walking up to people and then being like, "I knew your father."
Oh, God.
He was a good man, a friend, like, and it's just like
a defender of the cross.
Yeah, and it's like, well, yeah, wouldn't it be sick if he was here to be doing cool shit?
If we had the sick crew we fucking built.
And like the kid does do cool stuff. He's like a blacksmith more than a warrior, so he's good with a sword.
He's the guy who he is in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Never saw him.
Really?
Yeah,
they're good.
Not a pirate guy.
First three are good,
but. He comes up with all these cool contraptions because the Muslims, they have had like the best general for the last while, where he's got the best contraptions and strategies. So this guy outthinks him and outtechs him, but the Muslims have him outnumbered. So you think like all the Templars die because they didn't follow the dude's strategy. So then there's just like the men of Jerusalem that are there to protect the people of the city, and the kid's kind of like doesn't even know where he stands with God anymore. So it's kind of cool. Although it is not Christian. He should be a devout Christian.
Yes. That's what I thought. I thought this was like a Christian hype.
Yeah, so he kind of gets like, at one point he's like, God is not with me. And someone has to be like, well, you seem to survive a lot. And for someone that God isn't with, but he's like, still doesn't believe all the way because of whatever. And his thing's just like, we're going to protect all the people in Jerusalem. So he tells the Muslim dude, you might kill all of us, but I'll burn every fucking building in this city. Like, all your mosques, all my churches, nothing will be left if you keep this up.
Yeah.
So after like this big holdout, the guy finally like agrees to terms, and he goes, okay, we won't kill all of you. We won't enslave all of you. You all get to leave. And the guy's like, all right, cool. And it's like, wait, we lose?
Wait, that was it?
We give Jerusalem to the Muslims?
That was it?
That's the end of the movie.
Is that when the cross is coming?
No, the cross is coming. That's a sick scene.
Yeah.
That scene was ill.
That was cool.
Because the leper guy doesn't leave a lot. So when he's like, I will lead the army, everyone's like, really? When he shows up and...
He's the child king.
No, the child king also is a leper. That's his nephew.
His nephew?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, because he dies and he makes his... But he didn't ever make it to 30, right? I saw the one...
No, he said he was going to die before 30.
I saw the one scene where he's like...
That's so funny it's Edward Norton.
Right? I had no idea. I saw the one scene and he's like, when I was 16, I had a great conquest and I thought I'd make it to 100. Now, I'll know I'll never make it to 30. Because he can't fight.
No, he's weak as hell. He backhands someone and then like passes out. He makes someone kiss. He takes his thing off and he makes the guy kiss it.
Ugh.
Yeah. His sister looks at him. His dying request is that his sister remembers him as he was, and then she takes his masks off to look at him how he is.
And it's horrific.
Yeah. Oh,
Isn't his face all caved in?
Yeah. I do like that part about the movie. The one girl in it is kind of a stupid bitch and is like dumb in it, and it's like, yeah.
Go, man!
There's literally one girl in the movie, and she like is a whore and fucks around, and like she literally tries to fuck a guy when her husband is the guy's villain or like enemy, and she's like, it's not adultery. Those rules aren't for people like us. And it's like, and she's the queen of Jerusalem.
That's crazy.
She's like, the rules aren't for people like us. Like, ugh.
That's how they think, though.
And then she kills her son, the leper.
Wow. She kills her son?
Yeah, she pours poison in his ear. And then she cuts her hair, and you realize, like, oh, you were never pretty.
You're ugly. You're ugly to begin with.
And then the dude's like, I'll marry you if you can, like, stop being a stuck-up bitch, basically. He says, like, if you can, like, not learn to not be a queen and be, like, a regular person, like, we can go out. And she's like,
be a woman of God.
But, bro, in the beginning, I thought it was going to be so sick. Liam Neeson had the squad of all squads, and you're like, damn, they're about to run through these Muslims. And then by the end of the movie, the Muslims just win. And you go, huh?
That's what's disgusting, because that's what I thought it was, a Christian hype piece.
No. I thought the guy was going to have, like, powers. I thought he was going to be able to, like, fucking do miracles or something.
Bro, well, I've been listening to that dude who's like, he's an exorcist, right? Like, I don't know if he's high level or whatever, but I guess the Catholic Church fucking hates him now. But he's talking about how he goes in to do exorcisms, and like if he has a certain like thing he does before he goes and like he says, I say this protection prayer, and I ask, Lord our Father to protect me and all this other stuff. And he says this prayer, and he goes, when I go in there, I know the demon, whether it's Baal, whether it's Baphomet, whoever the fuck. He goes, I know if I stay within my lanes, the Lord will protect me. And he could do whatever he wants. I know, but if once I start, like if he tricks me and goes, hey, do you want to learn?
It's like the 7 sins.
Literally, dude. It's fucking crazy.
Those are it's literally, I mean, Star Wars is good road. The same way I feel about Dragon Ball Z, Star Wars is a good roadmap where whatever that thing is, where it's like anger leads to hate, hate leads to the dark side, like whatever that little ladder thing is.
He said each one of those are different demons. Like each, like whatever the demon of hate is, like that could be Baal. So like if you're, and then certain stuff like that, but he's like, he says that he does these prayers and like, you can cast away, like he'll say one prayer and do one thing, and that'll hit the demon on this side, and then he'll reveal this thing about himself. So we'll flip it on him, say this prayer, go in over here, do this thing, twist his word, and then that's you like beat this demon out of this person. And I'm like, he says prayers. Replace that with spells, dude. Like, you're doing, he's literally like.
And
like,
it's kind of weird how, like.
He's like a cleric.
We
you know
make
what I mean?
fun
Like,
of the Jews for, like, making law about everything, but.
Yeah.
If all that law shit is just, like, being really good at, like, nailing things down with your words and being like the Vice thing we love so much. And it's like, it's not torture if America does it.
Yeah.
Like whoever wrote that law wasn't about that life because they didn't nail the wording.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the same. It's interesting that that shit is in their Talmud, like, which is their religious book, that they have all this litigious shit. So it's weird. It's funny when you say like that, those spell prayers shit where it's like, you got to come over here and like, you know, say this and say that, and it's like,
dude, he's explaining.
It is really like
you'd be good at this
legal shit. Like,
yeah, you'd be a good exorcist. You would really enjoy it. You would really enjoy it. The way he's talking about, like, he's like, I trick these demons into, and the way his voice is sick, he sounds terrifying. But he's like
setting like little traps.
He's literally, he's like, and then I call on the Lord our Father, and I say, can you beat this man, beat this demon into submission. And then he reveals his name. Once I have his name, he's mine. Now I know. And then, dude, he's like, I'll do one session, I'll learn XYZ, and then I figure out who he is. Now I have to go research this demon because there's so many demons. And he's like, we're slowly building a catalog of these demons and whatnot. So
Alex Jones, we're mapping the DMT around.
We're mapping the DMT, exactly. Dude, but he's saying all this shit, and I'm like,
DARPA's involved.
He's saying that, like, they don't really do this anymore. Like, there's not really, like, like, they don't really, like, teach that, I guess. Like, that's like a very
because all the witches
specific...
are whores. It's not like a real thing anymore. Everything's been so fucking watered down and neutered.
He's saying, like, yeah, all that shit, that's sin. That, like, if you get all these people, like, everybody now, like, it's a joke. Like, God and all that shit, like, Jesus, that's all a joke. So it's like, that empowers the demons.
That's what I mean.
So it's like, you know how, like, Santa Claus was like the metaphor for Jesus and all that, and they have that thing where if like, well, if you don't believe in Elf, like if you don't believe in Santa, he doesn't have any powers. What if it's that scale where it's like you get enough people that not believe in,
and they already did it to God. Christmas where they took the Christ out and they made it all Santa. You know what I mean? Like,
it's not Christmas trees anymore; it's evergreen trees. You've been seeing that. People are pissed.
Or with Easter, like if no one every fucking Muslim holiday, every company puts out a thing.
Yeah.
June, Easter, it's nothing. And if they do something, it's Easter eggs or a bunny rabbit. Yeah. It's not our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Who, do you know the Shroud of Turin is like real?
Really?
They said that it would take like an amount of energy that no one was capable of producing. Huh?
What is that?
The thing Jesus died on or resurrected on.
Oh wow! Yes, I have seen this,
bro.
Like that's real.
They just tested it and said that it wouldn't be possible. No one would be able to produce that at the time. So it had to have been something like a rainbow light body level fucking weird thing, miracle-esque thing. And if we are all electricity and plasma and shit,
it makes sense. What was I saying about that dude?
How he was like trapping. He had to go and look up the one demon.
Yeah, he's looking up the demon, making the database. Oh, and then he's talking about how I was talking about how this really isn't. I guess it's like a whole separate thing. Like it's like people don't really do it as much anymore. I guess they're trying to bring it back. I could be wrong too, but he's saying how the Vatican and like the Catholic Church and these people, he's being like excommunicated, or he's being like he's being like turned on by these people because when he's doing these exorcisms, when you speak to these demons, you do this stuff, they reveal other sins that are going on around you or like in your life, or like someone who's possessed will get visions, and like the demon is giving them visions of stuff that's happening in other parts of the world, or you get to see what the demon sees, and that's what, like, it's crazy shit. But he's saying how these demons start confessing sins that are happening around, like, in this person's life, and they start confessing like sins that are happening in the Catholic Church, and they're saying how, or just like the church in general, and how like pedophilia and sacrifice and all this other stuff. And he's not the only exorcist who's been told this stuff. And
it's like the DMT shit again, where things line up, where everyone has like the same experience. You also met so-and-so?
And he's talking about how he goes, and this all started in the 30s, 40s, and 50s when the communists invaded the Vatican and the church and all this stuff. And it's like, the communists, well, who are the communists? Like the Bolshevik, like the Leninist type of communists? Because if it's those communists, then it's the Jays. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. And he's saying how, and then he goes,
who have been known to infiltrate.
Exactly, dude. And then he was saying how the fathers of the Catholic, like the high level people there, they talk about how the third temple isn't going to be built. They don't say it's going to be built. And when they say like the Antichrist is going to dwell in the temple or whatever, they don't mean, I guess he's saying it's a mistranslation. It actually means like there's going to be a fall of the Catholic Church. There's going to be a fall of the Vatican and this whole like church system. That's how you know the Antichrist is going to come. Who is Apollo?
Well, the Apollo
Who was
thing
Apollo?
Is crazy.
You know, he says Enoch and Elijah are going to be, when the Antichrist is here doing his thing, those two people are also going to come down and they're going to be visible and they're going to like preach against them, like to try to get people to not follow the Antichrist, which will be impossible because he's possessed by Satan.
The Antichrist thing has it's really like taken a hold of me because
it's scary. It's
I didn't
crazy.
give the AI thing any credence until I read the Anki thing, and now I think I understand why people say it the AI thing. Then I was reading one thing that was saying that kind of, again, like a misunderstanding of what people think the Antichrist is. They were like, the Antichrist is not like one guy. It's just like anyone who does their part to stand between you and the real God. So even like someone like any middleman type of person, like
that almost seems like what demons are. Like when he describes demons, it's like, yeah, they're trying to drive a wedge. They're just anti-God. Like that's their whole MO is like anything but God. So it's like
Jews with white people where they know we're the only ones that can beat them.
Yeah.
And I didn't say that. They said that.
They said that.
I don't think that's true. Look at this, by the way. You ever see that?
What is that?
Look at this.
The yin yang? Shut the fuck up.
Because that's nature.
That's what nature is. They knew this!
Bro! Why does the yin yang sign feel so good? Because that's where we existed. That's why sacred geometry is the thing. That's why Egyptian people used to have you stare at fucking beautiful, perfect shapes when you felt ill.
These globetrotters want to post a picture of a flat disc and a sun a million miles away and saying, when's it going to be dark out? Well, the sun, if you would read a fucking book, you would realize the sun is much closer. It's under the firmament. With the moon.
Santos would say you could reach out and grab.
You can reach out and touch the fucking thing.
No, this NASA shit the past month.
It's 400 miles away. It's disgusting.
Like, laughable.
It's disgusting, dude. I can't fucking handle it.
You can't even get, because it's like beyond, it's not even like science stuff. It's just like, there is fakeness, there is fakeness.
Yeah, dude. And they don't have to answer to it. That's the thing.
There's another billion.
Dude, I post on Instagram. I forget I'm on my personal one. But I've been posting like, no, actually they can't leave the Earth's atmosphere because they would hit the firmament. And these people
Van Allen belt.
I get in it's disgusting.
AKA God's fucking end point of this realm. Van Allen belt.
And this dude goes, he wants to argue with me, and I'm like, from the start, I'm like, yeah, man, it's not going to go anywhere. This is't worth it.
I'm a child of Christ.
Yeah, dude, honestly, man. And
it's so funny to be this way now.
And they want to have God in the bio.
Oh.
They want to have Christ as king in the bio, but they won't read the Bible and say that. Well, they don't say that it's a globe. It's got a firmament over. It's got a fucking dome over it.
You know what I've been looking into? Not much yet.
What?
But I've saved a couple things to look into further. You know where electricity?
Obviously.
Closed circuit.
What?
Closed circuit.
What do you mean?
Circuit. Energy. Electricity.
Yes.
Connected. That's why ninjas. This is what. Again, things I know from cartoons. Obviously,
you're saying if there's
like
gang
Naruto
signs,
does all those
gang
different
signs.
things. No, not gang signs. That's low vibration, low frequency nonsense. Call signs, like in the military.
He's saying
that's cool.
He's saying there's a
no, there's just like ninjas do that shit.
But there's a thing you could do that will channel energy.
Yeah. Just different fucking hand things you can lock up. Well, spirit gun. Yu Hakusho.
He says cursing and stuff is you can curse music, you can curse content, and when people watch like movies or they listen to like rap music, they listen to music, it's filled with curses. And that's a way to like lower somebody's like, I don't know if he explicitly says vibration, but it's what it almost sounds like.
I know with music, that's what they say. Like they switch to play like not at the good, what is it, 432 hertz is like what music's supposed to be, and it feels good,
Yeah.
and they want it played at like a more dissonant frequency that kind of like, I guess obviously sounds good to our ears because no one else would listen to it, but I guess it's like not good for us and whatever wavelength
I could see that.
scale. Oh, I buy into it.
Yeah.
I don't know enough not to.
But he's saying
I
they
go,
put
yep.
he's saying
Tesla said wavelengths.
Yeah, exactly.
You said wavelengths. Yes.
But he's saying they put curses on this stuff to make like they put curses on it to make porn addictive. They put curses on like rap music to do and
You know
dude
what?
and go ahead.
Can I say a porn thing?
Go ahead.
Who controls porn, Mark?
Yes.
Okay.
This is what I'm saying.
Who wants everyone to chop the tip of their dick off? So wouldn't it behoove them? Obviously, they have it for, they control that arena of porn for a multitude of reasons, you know, make everyone a sex pervert. I heard a stat, 20% of white women in America are on OnlyFans, which that can't be true.
I could 100. I guarantee.
I
it, dude.
refuse to believe it, but
I guarantee it.
it very well may be. But they have
That's
porn
2
to
out of 10.
normalize. Because that's the only argument at this stage of the game. To not circumcise your kid.
Yeah.
Or to...
can
that's
see
the only. All they say is like, I don't want to like curse my kid with having a weird dick. It's like, what do you mean a weird dick?
Yes.
We all have weird dicks because we bought into whatever fucking nonsense. Like,
Yes.
it's supposed to look.
Yes.
That's how it looks.
Yes. And he says when you, which is crazy because when you do stuff like that,
That's blood magic.
That's blood magic, dude. That's what I mean.
That
This
it
is
got
dark,
all of us.
This is dark magic, man.
Why would that ever make sense?
It's real. The shit's real.
They go, oh, it's clean. Like,
Yeah.
what? Oh, I'll fucking chop my head off then. Like, what are you
Yeah.
talking about? I'll never have to clean again.
Yeah. It's
What do you
easier.
mean?
Yeah, no, exactly. What if they make you
My fingernails get dirty. Fucking singe them to a,
what if they
closed.
what if they make you cut the sheath off because the sheath is what
That's where your male G-spot is. It's not in your ass. Jews told you it was in your ass.
for the gays. But listen
It
to
was
this.
in your foreskin.
What if they cut that off
Science.
because then the tip of your dick is touching things all the time and subconsciously being like, oh, I'm getting horny now because this thing's rubbing up on shit all the time.
I don't know if
I don't know.
you're walking around just like getting horny.
I don't know. Well, but like subconsciously maybe.
Well, isn't that what they would want you to be?
That's what I mean. To be circumcised.
I don't follow.
I'm saying that if you have a sheath over the tip of your penis,
Yes.
you're not if the tip of your penis is sensitive, you're not going to like feel much. If it's like rubbing up on shit.
Oh,
Maybe when it's unsheathed, your dick is more sensitive naturally now. Which you mean you would get horny faster?
I don't.
spitballing, man. I don't know.
So you're
I'm
saying
things.
that we're walking
I'm
around
not
just
saying
getting
that.
horny?
Maybe I
I
don't know.
don't know if I'm with you on this one.
I don't know. It's what I'm saying. There's different things.
There are different things.
But what he was saying is that like they put curses on these things to make them addictive, like porn and stuff like that. And it's like every time you watch porn or every time you fall into one of these things, you're hurting God. You're weakening God. You're not weakening God, but you're hurting him, right? You're committing a sin, which is empowering these demons. So if you have all these people,
you're tipping the scales.
And that's the thing. If you have all these people, it's not weakening God, it's more empowering demons, I guess you'd say. Yeah. So it's like, because God lets this happen. He lets the demons rule and possess people.
Well, he also gave us free will.
Yeah, to a certain extent. Like, because he goes, once like, they can only rule for so long, and then there's another cataclysm. Like, that's just what happens. Like, you get a flood or you get whatever the fuck. And it's like...
I heard the Dead Sea is because of when he smited Sodom and Gomorrah. And that's why that sea's full of salt. Yeah.
That's incredible.
Sulfur and salt over there.
It's crazy to think about. You know, they have a pillar that they say is Lot's wife.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
I like that.
It's also, like, tall as shit. It's like a mountain.
Oh, the one I saw wasn't.
Really?
Yeah, I saw it like... I almost thought of the other thing where I was like, I don't know if it's tall enough.
Interesting.
But women...
They were shorter back then.
They would have you believe. They were much larger. Yes. I heard that part of why things were bigger at one point was because during the golden age of Eden, there was like a greenhouse effect because it was like a different type of atmosphere. So that's why everything was much larger.
I could see that. Yeah. Like that mountain in wherever the fuck. It looks like a tree stump. Looks like.
Oh, you're like devil something. We have one. Yeah.
Yes.
The trees. Yes.
That's what I mean. The
big
trees,
yeah. No,
yes.
I'm all about.
Absolutely.
I've seen plenty of rocks that look like giants and dragons. I know there's a word it starts with a P. That's for like when you see shapes.
Penis. Oh. Fallacy.
Also penis.
I was making a clip for the
pot. Switch topics. What was the thing you were saying? What was the other than porn? What was the other thing you were throwing in there?
With the curses?
Yeah.
It empowers the demons.
No, but you had another example other than porn. What was the other thing?
Music.
Oh, I just wanted to say, I was thinking earlier, I always wonder, like, they didn't create hip-hop, but they infiltrated it early. Because hip-hop, when it started, was like... We're on the block, not doing crime. Ba-ba-da-ba. And then, Bag of Crack.
Grandmaster Flash.
Yeah, DJ Kool Herc.
Yes.
African Bambaataa, who did have some rapes, I think. So,
you saying these names trying to fit in with current day black people?
This is literally me at like 19, man. Like, people don't even know about
Grandmaster Flash. Am I right?
Or like when someone brings up like Chicago rappers and everyone says Kanye, I'm like, I'm more of a common guy. People are like, gay. I'm like, no, cool.
Common's good. How about you're gay?
Yeah. Sitcom, man. How about you're
gay? How about that?
Like, no. There's 10 of us, one of you.
No, that's every other person on Threads where it's like you'll send something to them and they go, well, you're wrong. And I go, cool. Where are we going now? Oh, sorry. I didn't know I was dumb.
That's how the comments always are.
It's
like,
fucking dumb.
You guys are stupid. It's like, what did we say that was wrong? And they're like, I'm not even going to.
Okay, well, fuck off then. Thank you for the engagement.
Yeah. No, but I just always wonder, like, at what point, because obviously, like, Jay-Z's a plant. So by then they're like, and by the time there's full big record agencies involved.
Is NWA a plant?
Yeah. I mean, well, because Eazy-E got killed, AIDS.
Yeah.
He got killed because I think he was going to start talking about shit. And then
probably in the 80s then, right?
And then Ice Cube is like not a thug. He was like a, smart kid that maybe is in one of those programs.
Gifted
recruited.
Program.
I don't know. I don't know enough about that. I mean, Dr. Dre is clearly.
Are they in the 80s?
NWA, yeah. Dr. Dre would clearly seem to be someone that's like on the take. So I don't know.
What if also like the whole like.
But it's weird to know how much of it's mandated. Like how much of them is like. Because Meek Mill's talked about like they pay you more if you rap about like violent shit. But I just wonder like. Eminem's probably just like rapping about that because that's what he was going to rap about, not because Jays were like, if you rap about killing your mother, you know what I mean? Like,
you wonder, or no, because he was doing that kind of early.
For sure, that's like bad example. But Jay-Z, like, is a good example because he literally like stole a guy's kind of whole. There was a guy Jazz.
Wasn't he also like a big drug dealer though? So it's like, yeah, he probably got into trouble. Maybe.
Yeah, that's what
like,
I mean.
Hey,
and then there was another
I was gonna
notable
be a
guy that he
rapper.
kind of just like took his whole persona, and it's like, well, that's weird. Yeah, because there's so many songs I listen to now, and I'm just like, should I not listen to this?
Yeah.
Like I'm fine with Nas, but Jay-Z, I'm like, it's probably bad to listen to.
Yeah.
Or just sometimes when like I never liked when things were like overly violent or sexual, but plenty of rap just is like casually violent or sexual, and I'm like, should I not be listening to this? Because this is just like venting.
I've been really fucked up about this lately.
Yeah.
Because I've been really scared about demons. I'm going to sage my house again. I might start praying every day. I don't know. Apparently that charges up our Lord and Savior against these demons. So. It weakens the demons.
And you feel good.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on.
I was thinking earlier about
they really beat us into submission with this stuff.
Sometimes I think about like oh, I'll let go of like I'll not be angry about with the work shit. But then I realized
he has a spell you could say, a prayer.
It's not
where you cast that demon out.
It's not just the letting go of being mad. It's like, oh, reading all this Christian shit, it gets you in the mindset. It's like, oh, I have to like forgive them. That's how I get out. And I'm like, I literally tried to and couldn't. I'm like, I gotta like, this is gonna be like a thing. I gotta like really, because every time I tried to, I could literally feel like Gollum being like, no, fuck them.
Yeah.
Like,
that's the demon.
Literally.
That's what I mean. Like, and it's like,
I wonder like, if it connects to the Carl Jung, like the shadow, like how much of the shadow is actually like your demon self or some shit.
Because there's a light, like you can just like we can all be lightly possessed by shit. You know what I mean? Like he says demons can like, it doesn't mean they're fully controlling you. It just means like they're controlling a million people and they have little tendrils in with everybody.
For nothing, people that think this is retarded, it's like the guy that came up with it, like the dude that thought germs existed first. Everyone thought he was fucking retarded.
Yeah.
And then later they found out like, oh,
no, it's
there
real.
are. He was literally walking around going, I think there's like a ton of little things that we can't see crawling all over us. And everyone was like, get a load of this fucking boop.
Yeah, exactly.
So like, I think, and we know parasites are a thing. Like your body can be, there's those deer that get like taken over by that weird parasite thing and it gets like shit crawling out of its face. So it's like, why couldn't there be a spiritual version of that where something infests you and takes over, like a tapeworm or whatever, but on a different level.
Especially on a realm that we've been beaten into believing is bullshit. Or believing is like laughable.
That all of our stories and myths and shit are based on that.
They call myths or whatever. They call shit like that. And they're like, oh, you think there's a magic invisible battle going on? It's like, yeah. I think our military probably has a division of priests that cast fucking spells at the enemy to weaken the demons. Or
I mean, that's why they get like indigo children, because those are people that are like, where you'd have like a leg up. It's like this guy's like 10 priests on his own. You know what I mean?
Because then you hear those things about like Alexander the Great did all these conquests, conquested half the, or like Caesar, conquested half the land or whatever the fuck. Did they have like a divine like protector? I mean, that's all before Christianity, but like.
Yeah, but then you go to... So here's what fucks me up. It seems, one, like Jesus is real. It seems like two, Baal is real. So in my head, I go, so everything's real. So when they say in Babylon how every city had its like patron god... Mm-hmm. Or you have like...
Does that mean that demon possesses almost like a hive mind that entire community?
I don't even know if it possesses them.
Not possessed, but like just runs.
But it's like they're worshiping it, so it gives them its power. But it's like it's like a flavored power to them. So it's not just like Jesus. You get a righteous divine power. It's like you get Baal fucking weird Cain, say, anti-God,
Yeah.
antichrist.
Well, they give you, he says, like, they'll make if you start giving into, like, a possession, like, they start offering you things, and they're like, what do you want? You want money? You want wealth? Like, I'll give you that. But they can't, they're just going to promise you things that like, they can't give you, because that's still up to God whether they're allowed to give that to you.
It's like genie shit, where it's like it tricks. It's the wording thing again.
Exactly.
Where it's like, oh, you said you wanted the thing that is most valuable, but that you didn't say most valuable to you.
Yeah.
Well, most valuable to me is that I win and you die. Whatever the fuck.
Exactly. And he says, like, when these people get, like, you could be lightly possessed up to a point where it's like you get some of these elite people where it looks like that one lady who's like behind that like the president or whatever talking, and it sounds like their mouths match up. Like, that could be a fully possessed.
I'm glad you didn't keep trying to, like, I'm glad you
but
switched to
looks
telling
like.
me.
It's so
I know,
scary. But, like, that he says, like, you can fully let them take over to where you can be fully possessed and that demon has control of you. Like, what if that's, like, could just be fully a demon, and she's...
I mean, people talk about those sleep paralysis demons and shit.
My mom sees that shit. Exactly. And you can't move, and you're fucked up.
And you just ignore it because you're like, oh, it happened while I was asleep. It's like my crazy dreams sometimes where it's like, yeah, but I saw the future.
Yeah.
Like, shouldn't that mean something?
Yeah. No, exactly. And I wonder if that's like, because he says like demons can show you things, but does that mean like Christ can show you things, or whatever?
Obviously Christ can show you things.
Exactly, where it's like, could he be
enlightenment?
Yeah, exactly. Like could he be showing you a cool, like, if you have a good dream and you're like, wow, I'm fucking sick, the pod's doing well, we're really living on the farm, we're doing our thing. It's like, yeah, that could be your life. I'm not going to show you how to get there, but like, it's in the cards. Like, you could do that.
You said a room full of priests doing spells earlier, and I thought of, if that's true, it's probably a cave full of rabbis doing counter spells.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
I'm really fucked up about thinking about, like, that's why they do the law shit. It's because spells are like, nail it.
Because that's the war mode thing.
You can't leave any fucking room.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the war mode shit. Like, these, like, words are spells. Like, that's what they, like.
I told you, I tried telling the other, no one gives a fuck what I have to say, but, like, I think English is, like, inherently fucked up.
Yeah, it's a demon language.
I mean, it kind of is.
Yeah.
It's good in the sense that it's, like, slangy, and we just kind of, like, make shit up as we go along.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of nice. But as far as, like, taking the European words and then, like, how they got broken up, it does feel intentionally, like, understand. Like, all the Jordan Maxwell type
Literally, though. He says these elites that are, like, fully possessed, they pass their demons down. They pass their possession downs, like, through generations. So, like, that could be, like, a family possession for 1,000 years. Where, like
a Rothschild.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And they can give you knowledge. Like these demons could give you knowledge and shit, where he's like, that, like, the priest is talking and he's like,
it's like Dormammu.
Shit like that, yeah.
Where it's like he needs an avatar here to do his bidding. So it's like the constant trade-off of, like, how much power do I leak to this mortal?
Yeah.
Where he doesn't.
Because he has cosmic knowledge.
Rival me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I need him to be able to be strong enough to beat whatever, like, God-powered people are going to try to prevent me from entering this realm.
Because he was talking, he was like, a big tell for for me to see if someone is possessed is that, like, they know, like, shit on an esoteric level that, like, I barely know. Where he's like, there was this kid that barely graduated high school, and he started speaking. He started
speaking Latin.
Dude, not even that. He started speaking a language that, like, we had to write it down phonetically and give it to all these people. And this guy was like, I think that's an ancient version of Phoenician that is gone.
Canaanite.
That's gone.
Yeah.
Like, and then they deduced, like, oh, this is Baal, or, like, they figured out who the demon is and shit like that. And he goes, another big tell is that, like, fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh, he goes, he goes, we're fighting these demons. And he's like, they have he goes, because they are smart. He goes, and they know we're dumb as shit.
And they're old, so they have time to get smart.
And he goes, oh yeah, they've been cast down from heaven. These are, who knows fucking how old they are. And he's like, they have knowledge of the divine realm that like we don't even understand on a level. So it's like they could just pull shit and say things that like they'll start dropping like esoteric knowledge and like stuff in like the hierarchy of but that's to get you to get out of your safe space from God. Where God's protecting you in here, but if you start getting info from this demon, he's gonna fuck you up because you're getting out of that. You're like straying away from God, like because you're trying to learn like black magic and shit.
Well, there's almost that element of like going back to like music and shit, where as enjoyable as music is, and I don't think you should do away with music. It's obviously good that people sing together and stuff. That's like clearly a good human
We should
thing.
sing, Creed, Christian bands,
AC/DC. But just like we have other people's thoughts in our head too much, probably. How much media we consume.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Like, I shouldn't have all these thoughts in my head. I should probably only have my own thoughts and then whatever, like, random things come to me from the ether.
Well, you should read the Bible and
reflect
on that. And that should be the only content you've consumed.
It's kind of true.
That's all the entertainment you've seen.
That's what I mean, where it's like, yeah, but obviously you, like, could meet someone that says something to you that was like, oh, like that's interesting. So it's not just like when it's a song or something or modern.
We shouldn't be constantly shown like, look how crazy this is. Look how fucked up this is.
Well,
look how wild this is.
It's like how people talk about they use sports. It's like this will keep men preoccupied so that when the news comes out that there's like sex cults, everyone's kind of like, that's crazy. And then,
but the game is on.
Yeah, like. I think that's more like the slow rolling of things to where shit hits now and people are like, I don't even know what's real anymore. You know, like it's very funny we go back to the moon post AI and like.
And I hate them saying that. We're not going anywhere. They're orbiting the moon. It's like, it's fucking horse shit. It's complete horse shit.
You see the Nutella we talk?
No.
Like. Someone the thing says the entire crew on camera and they're all like moving around and then a thing Nutella from behind the camera gets thrown out and it spins perfectly so when it's right in front of the camera you can see like the full.
Oh, you did show me that. It's green screen?
No, that's the thing in front of them.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
No, they were just saying it's like product placement. It was literally like, because it was like, well, who's behind the camera if the whole crew's there?
Throwing the Nutella.
Because things don't move. Like, it would just be going straight. So how is it like turning and like like it coming like from behind the camera and arcing in front of, like, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Oh, because it was filmed on a green screen and they threw it in.
That sand video was nice about. Like how Disney had one of the 3 cubes that you could use to film shit without a green screen.
Yeah, dude. It was like, it was like white. It was like phosphor. It puts a gas in the thing and it takes something out.
And it's like a cube that's so compressed with like so many different layers or some shit. And it like filters one out one way and one out the other way. That was cool as hell.
That fucked me up when you sent that because I was nerding out over that video when I saw it a little while ago, and then you sent me that, and I was like, holy shit, that makes sense.
Because then when the dude goes, we lost the technology, and you're like, well, it's not space parts we lost, it's fucking this weird-ass cube thing. Yeah.
No,
and it doesn't make sense why Disney would be able to be, like, far and away, like, the top dog. Like, other people, the Fleischer brothers were doing, like, cool animation, but Disney's like, that motherfucker, because he has...
And especially if, like, because Mary Poppins came out in the 60s. I think, like 68 something. It's like the moon landing was around that time. And it's like, if that was put on, if they had that technology time, they go, hey, Stanley, hey, Kubrick, do you want to...
I watched that movie finally also.
You ever see this lens? You want to try that?
Yeah. I don't get it.
What?
That movie. I finished it. Space Odyssey.
Yeah, it's a slow burn, man. That's a lot.
Nothing happens, though.
It's like, I think, I don't remember. Doesn't the one thing take over at some point?
Yeah, but it's like the whole fucking movie. It's like obviously going to take over.
Yeah, well. It's like it's a slow burn. No shit.
But it's not even a slow burn.
Doesn't
Makes
it
it
also-
sound like it's building towards something. I mean, there's like so much.
Doesn't it also
so
like
much shit you have to watch to get anywhere?
Yeah. No, honestly, I don't even know if I've made it through it ever.
I don't know that I finished it.
I've always fallen asleep. I don't know if I finished it.
I made it further than I've ever made it before.
Okay.
I made it like hours and hours in. I'm pretty sure I did finish it, but
That movie's like 7 hours.
It's like another 3-hour movie, I think.
Is it 3?
And it's close. It might be like 2 something. But
I watched RoboCop yesterday.
did you?
Finished it.
Nice.
That was nice.
Yeah. For the first time or no?
I started it and fell asleep. I didn't get very far into it though.
You like it?
Yeah, dude. It was
Second
good.
one's better.
Is it better?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna watch it maybe tonight or another day.
The villain's not as good. Like the first one's story is a little cleaner.
Yeah. Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Is he Arnold?
That's
The
what,
Terminator?
that's what he sounds like.
He Arnolded it up a little.
He sounds like Arnold. Christian thought it was Arnold.
Damn.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me. That's what he says.
The thigh gun.
That's sick.
It's very funny though, because it's like, well, doesn't that slow you down, keeping it inside? Like, wouldn't it be better to just have a gun, like, in your hand?
Yeah, just go shoot a thing.
Yeah.
When
No,
he
the second
shoots
one has better, like,
when he shoots the guy in the dick through
conspiracy
the
stuff.
girl's skirt.
That's awesome.
That was cool.
That's a really
It was
cool
scary
thing.
though, man. Some of those commercials they cut to when they go, the government's
I'd buy that
space-
for $1.
Yeah, or it's like the government's space ray technology malfunctioned and struck eight cities in the U.S., killing this politician, this person, this person, this person.
The lady's like,
Another sad day in the U.S.
the one girl in the commercial's like, you can't go outside in California, not without, and it's like,
Yeah, is that the second one?
it's one of them, but she wears like, you have to like douse yourself in this blue goo.
I think you were telling me that was the second
Yeah.
one. Because I don't remember.
But it's just
that.
one of those commercials.
Yeah,
Yeah,
where it's great. No, that's tremendous. That or the one in the first one was the
he nails it, man.
who?
Whoever made the, like, whatever director, yeah, or wrote it.
They don't make movies like that.
That's what I'm saying. That's like a dude that
so
was like
violent, too.
informed.
You see a guy get shot in the head.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, that's cut away.
No, they kind of get off on it. They're
Yeah,
like,
dude, it's
we're
crazy.
showing it.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
I think that's like what people liked about it. But I watched it 30 years later, 40 years later, I think, being like, holy shit, this motherfucker called it. Like,
Yeah,
the second one's way more like, this happened, that happened.
yeah. No, it's literally the AI, like predictive crime, shit like that. Dude, I was looking up. I heard there was Vatican.
A Vaticadabra.
A Vaticadabra. They have some of the Vatican archives online, digital, that you can like zoom into these. It doesn't matter because it's all in foreign languages, which was really upsetting because like you search things and like you do get keywords and I'm like, oh, that's sick. And you click on it and it's like a journal in Italian and it's like, oh, well.
And it's like a journal, so you can't copy and paste it like a PDF.
Bro, it's written in cursive. I can't even fucking make it out.
Which they didn't teach us.
I got taught in Catholic school. And that was it. Which makes sense now. I just put that together.
They were phasing it out during when
Yeah.
I should have been learning it, and they did like a 1 week, like, what do they call it? Like workshop. It wasn't like a thing.
Yeah. You got to learn how to write your name. That's about it.
Yeah.
So I type in, right? And this obviously isn't all the archives. Of course not. But I type in Tartaria. I get a bunch of Chinese shit. All written Chinese or whatever.
Dragon family.
And there's another one. It's a journal or it's some like book. It's in Italian. But it's the only one that had Tartaria in it, right? So I click on it, right? And it's this Italian like phrase and I put that in it was written in 1600 and I put that phrase in like a translator. And it said it's brief geological and statistical notes on Tartaria. And I'm like, that's all. I mean, I can't read Italian and you can't read it, but I'm like, did someone fuck up and like leave that in the archives for everyone to see?
No,
Like,
I think they just are able to brush it off as like that's what they called the region. You know what I mean? Like they always can fall back on that. It's like, it was a catch-all phrase used for the region.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it was an empire with a flag.
Yeah. Because then anything I could copy and paste, I click on it or I put it into the thing and I start trying to translate it or look up stuff about it. And whenever you get stuff to the Tartarian Empire, it instantly conspiracy. Instantly. Like it discredits you. And I'm like, why is it that
all
this
that
is
shit
all
on YouTube, it always does that, where it's like,
yeah. But I'm
the
like,
Holocaust was a real thing that happened.
And you'll get banned on YouTube if you say it's not.
Well.
And you get a strike.
If you question.
Yeah. But I'm like, why is it?
You imply that.
Yeah. And I'm like, well, why is it so like, why? Like, I just want to hear about it. I don't want to read about this shit. Like, if it's a region, give me the info about the region. Don't tell me it's like, and then there's some dumbasses that say it was a big empire. It wasn't shit, actually. Not
it's like
better
the
than
flat
us.
Earth shit where they're like, it's like the worst conspiracy, and you go, and you're like, what's the proof for a globe, actually? And they're like, well, nothing can actually prove it. There's no pictures of it, you know.
No.
That was the other thing with this Artemis bullshit. They were like, why can't someone just take a fucking video? And they're like, lenses.
No, they're retarded. No, it's the dumbest shit.
Crazy.
Dude, I'm arguing with this guy on Instagram, and he goes, all right, since you don't want to argue or since you don't want to debate, I'll start.
I'll educate you.
Dude, he gives me this paragraph about how they're able to shoot a laser at the moon, and it comes back because the astronauts left reflectors. They built them. They shot them up there, and they fucking built big mirrors on the moon so that we could shoot a laser there and back to see how far away the moon is. And I go, yeah, man. NASA was like made by Nazis and Satanists. So like I could shoot a laser at the moon and say it came back too. Doesn't mean it fucking happened, man.
Damn,
like
that would have been such a good thing.
Like we're on
COVID,
different.
When people were like hitting the trust the science line, and been like, oh yeah, trust the science. Like NASA ran by Nazis.
Yeah.
Trust that science.
Yeah,
Nazi science.
Yeah. No, exactly. But whenever I look up the Tartarian Empire shit, it gives me that conspiracy stuff, and it calls it a pseudoscience, pseudo-historical conspiracy theories, including ideas of the hidden past and mud floods, which originated in pseudo-scientific Russian nationalism. So I'm like, oh, well, Russian nationalism, is that like American nationalism, like what they call us Klan members? And it's like, no, I just like America.
They just didn't want their country taken over by communists, probably.
So I look into it, and it goes, Russian nationalism was nationalism to promote Russian cultural identity and unity, and it rose up and it was repressed early by the Bolshevik rule.
There you go.
So it's like that. And they run this shit. They run all the fucking programs and all the shit. And it's like, is it the same thing now? Like they're gonna call it like anything we question about history, it's a conspiracy theory. And it's like, no. That's just, we're just suppressing all that shit. It's like, it's the same people. It's the same shit, dude.
And I don't know enough about Putin.
No, I don't
to
either.
make like the claim I'm going to say anyway.
Yeah.
He seems sick.
Yeah.
And he's hit so many cool, like, I always remember that ISIS line when he's like, ask Obama. And then we find out that it's Mossad, and you're like.
Apparently he's said some Tartarian shit.
He said cool shit like that. The whole Ukraine thing makes so much, like, it was framed to us as he's like trying to take land back. He's like, yeah, land that they took from.
It's Tartarian land.
There's
Tartarians in Kiev.
It's Tartarian land that's important in the news because that's part of Greater Israel, is the Crimea part, right?
I don't know.
I think so.
Really? I don't think so. I think it stops.
Isn't that their part of Ukraine that they like?
I think it stops in Saudi Arabia. I think it stops at Saudi Arabia.
Well, maybe not part of Greater Israel, but they still want the Ukraine
it's the same
part.
Thing. The same thing with like Patagonia. We're like they're all moving down there too. I think where it's like these are strategic lands for like you could breed cows over there. Like Crimea.
Ukraine has it's us.
It's the breadbasket of where it's like
our Midwest and Ukraine are the two best places to grow food.
Where it's like if we pack up Greater Israel,
Allegedly.
we can't grow shit in the desert. Probably not as efficient, but if we got this area of Ukraine, dude, they're all moved in. Did you see? It's all J's.
I mean, I saw one video of like could be the J Street there, but
sure,
yes.
Yeah. But they're not pulling them into the fucking vans and shipping them off to war. You know what I mean?
Allegedly, the draft, something got kicked up today. Not like an actual whatever the thing before.
You're auto registered.
The thing before the draft, yeah.
Yeah, you're auto registered for selective service.
Not us, but
No. We're out of that unless shit really hits the fan.
Mm-hmm. I read that if you tattoo a swastika on yourself, they won't take you.
That's what's gonna happen, dude. Honestly, I don't fucking give a shit.
Yeah.
Like we ain't going to war, man.
You know what fucks me up though?
Huh?
The Jays know not to get tattoos. Tattoos are bad.
It's true. So you would be damning yourself to Christ.
I don't know if it's that serious, but I know it's at least poisoning your body. So I think it's like an affront to Christ. I think it's like circumcising. I think like why would you desecrate the body God gave you?
That's anything but God.
Literally, it's
anything but God.
Don't fuck with it.
Yes. These are dark powers that
not
we're
for
fucking with.
like okay. So the GMO shit and food being modified and all that is bad because of look, the effects it's had on us. We know it's bad, but also fundamentally, it's the food God gave us, and they said no. We made it.
Made it better.
It's like growing a test tube baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and on another level, it's like, what if that lowers your frequency or vibration to whatever to let
it's not real.
To let these demons in?
It's like lab meat or whatever, essentially. And that's not that bad, but it's on the same scale, and you don't register it that way because you're like, oh, they just gave it more stuff to grow bigger, and you're like, nah, dude, that's a different fucking thing.
Yeah,
bananas aren't bananas.
They're not. They're fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
They got seeds and shit. Yeah.
But it's like, well, of course they have seeds in them. That's how food works.
Yeah.
We're so fucked.
No, it's crazy.
But it's not lost.
It's not lost.
It's actually easier to win than you could ever dream.
I saw this crazy painting, and it was of Pope Boniface, I think like the 8th or some shit, or the 4th. Whoever passed Unimus Sanctum, which is like what they use.
The Boondock Saints prayer.
No, that's a different thing. That's just Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
In Gaelic.
In Gaelic.
Please.
Latin.
Probably.
But
let me have this.
Let me have this thing. No, it's sick. Spiritus Sancti.
Spiritus Sancti. Yeah, it's probably Latin.
In nome Patre un Filii un Spiritus Sancti. But
that was actually pretty accurate, the sound I just did, for what happens in the movie.
That was good. The silent gun?
Yeah.
Silencer.
When they shoot the fat Russian.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. I don't think I can.
Hit it again.
No. I hate that you made me do it. I hate that you made me do it. When we come back to this, 34 billion watts of ultraviolet energy in 1/40th of a billionth of a second. Now, that is something I don't even understand how you could measure.
I don't understand. From a cloth. Oh, well, they probably know what it would take to imprint an image on a piece of linen. Like how much energy it would take.
He's literally a guy. It's literally Jesus.
Christos.
I also need to get into this more. The Jewish numerology, the gematria.
Yeah, that's good for you. You'd like that.
Yeah. I see a lot of things happen, and someone will just post this like type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, damn.
You ever see the original Dodge logo?
Is it ball?
No, look up Dodge Brothers.
Oh, I saw something. Is it Saturn?
No.
Is it
kind of.
I saw it. Yeah, there you go. There she goes. Damn, I thought they'd be black. The Dodge Brothers. The get out of Dodge Brothers. The Dodge Brothers thing reminded me of this. So this fucks me up because it's like cool, but also scary. Because
Sri Yantra.
This is the sound when people go Om. This is the sound it makes.
Stop it.
Or the shape it makes. So that's not a Star of David, but there's like a little Star of David in it.
Mm-hmm. There's always a little Star of David in all of us.
Little hats, little foreskin.
Yes. You're 1% Ashkenaz. I'm 1% Ashkenaz.
You're Neanderthal.
Well, I have that also.
So who knows? That used to be a cool thing. Now it's
Well, who knows now?
Now I don't know if we can hang
You
out
could still
anymore.
be the enemy.
You probably can't even like have a kid.
No, no.
You're probably you need to find another high Neanderthal. Oh, dude, I went down a whole bloodline thing, or not blood, but like blood type thing. I'll pull it up in a second. Let me finish this.
Look at it.
It scares
Just look
me.
at it.
It scares me, like, because I wonder, like, okay, well, Ohm's good, Ohm's cool, and then. It's
But I
like,
don't think
is the
the
Star
star is
David
bad. I don't
inherently
think
bad?
No, I don't think so because that's the center chakra.
And it's like
That's
triangles.
That's the heart chakra.
It's just triangles.
Yeah.
And it's a star.
I think it was just twisted by the red
it's
shield.
like the swastika.
By the Rothschilds.
Yes.
Yes.
I think. And then wouldn't it make sense that the Nazis were working for them because they did the same playbook and they go, oh, we'll take another ancient symbol that people like.
And ruin it.
Yes.
Because this is currently what they're doing now.
Yes.
Because this is currently what they're doing now with the star. They already did it with the swastika, doing a star now.
Apparently, blood type can like predict whether you're going to have like it's like very highly correlated with miscarriages. You can like nurses can almost start to tell like, oh, like
you're going to have trouble.
Or I guess they don't say it on the front end because like, ugh. But
we're going to tell someone that, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like after the fact. They're like, yeah, like, was your partner this blood type? And most people don't know, but they're like, maybe check because, you know, a lot of times those can't. Get this, Mark. Blood types didn't evolve. That's what I meant to say. They just appeared. So I meant race more like alien, like different
Blood types
thing.
just appeared?
Like when they exist, which again, you could always find a fucking new thing that changes everything. So I'm not like married to any idea like some people.
Yes.
We're scholars and
we're open-minded. People would call us closed-minded. I've been told multiple times online.
We're probably the most open-minded Christians
around.
It's so funny to be like, listen, brother, it's the Bible or nothing.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a Bible and rip out the Old Testament.
Oh, why? Because it's garbage.
I'm trying to find the perfect picture to use as a new meme where it's like, just the New Testament for me, thanks. Get that popping.
I'll take the Bible, hold the Old Testament.
Yeah. Maybe a little Bridge Burner's watermark in there. Get that popping around.
Well, that's why I want to make stickers.
Yes.
And T-shirts and shit. So when we have these ideas, we could just make them and go, wow, let's sell that sticker. In holographic print.
In lenticular.
Oh, it's going to be a high-quality vinyl sticker with a holographic.
But the blood types, when you examine the record, as I read,
the fossil record.
Yeah. Fake. The blood types, they just show up. It's not like over time you see like, oh, and then this adaptation and this mutation or whatever. It's just like, oh, this blood type's here now. And in Japan, they use blood types as a part of psychological profiles. And when in business, they take your blood type into consideration when they're forming teams because they're like, who's going to work well together? And blood type factors into that. And someone pointed out that there are 8 blood types, and there are 8 people on Noah's Ark. And I don't know how much that matters because...
That just blew my mind.
The blood
types.
A
lot of stuff. That really did it for me.
But it's not like the 8 blood types all show up like right then. It's like they show up at different parts. So I don't know how much that even makes sense, but maybe it's like a dormant blood line that then pops off. But again, that's something I saw in anime. So
that's like when he says this. That's like when he says the salt cube is unfolded into a cross.
Mary means sea. In fact, in particular, it means seawater or salt water. And what happens when you heat up salt water? Well, you get salt through an immaculate virgin birth. Literally, salt cubes come out of the salt water. A salt cube, if you unfold a cube, you get a cross.
Hey.
I go, yes.
Stop. I'm in.
I go, salt of the earth.
Sir, I'm in. Take it. Take my money.
Yes. Dust. At Adamu. Mudman. Yes. Salt of the earth.
Adamu.
It's crazy to know how right we are and have people like mock me. It literally feels like the most Christian shit possible, where I'm walking around and they're all chanting "ball"
because that's the demons.
and I'm walking around with a cross, going.
You know what someone said to me today? They go, Kanye was playing, and they go, I don't really like Kanye anymore. Blah blah. He's kind of lost. Sure, whatever. People say whatever the fuck they want, but.
Well, if they could, they wouldn't be mad.
But it wasn't even about. It's not even about Kanye. It was that he's on like medication and all this other shit, and they're like, yeah, well, maybe you need to be on those medications to kind of dull your brain because you're in conspiracy land. And after that, I was like, wow, that's where we split. Because I'm like, well, no. Why would you dull your brain? Like,
but they
dull your brain so that you can get into the thing that's normal, that's accepted now, which makes you normal.
But they take what his crazy brain produced musically. They want more of that crazy.
No, they don't like that anymore.
Well, not Hail Hitler. I'm saying his music.
No, just in general. They're like, I don't like that anymore.
But they did.
Yeah, well,
I'm saying it came from the same place. They are renouncing it now because he's, a self-proclaimed Nazi. But I'm saying the same thing that made him able to make good music. He's not a normal guy. Normal people don't fucking... It's like a rare thing that you can make music that well.
Yeah.
So it's that crazy brain that then leads him down conspiracy paths and connecting dots and shit. And they go, ooh, I don't like that. And it's like, but you can't have your cake and eat it too. Like,
yeah. But not even Kanye, like, just like the idea of like, no, you have to dull your brain because being in that conspiracy thing is bad. It's like, this is someone who doesn't look into anything. Like, they have a family and shit where it's like, damn, like, that's the psyop working. Like you said, like,
when you have a family, though, there's this element of like self-preservation. Like, what am I going to do? Not go to my kid's Little League game because I'm in the basement being like, the Artemis isn't even, the space is fake.
Yeah, but I mean, but you could still,
I'm not saying you have to sign up and shit on other people for
instead of like,
things.
But instead of like scrolling or doing stuff, you could do what Magdalena, the guard, and he goes home and reads, history books in the Talmud and shit.
For sure.
When it's like he's got a family and shit, but it's like
it's also scary though. Like we get scared.
But that's what I mean. It's like, it's just like, but like if that's someone who doesn't look at anything and that's just baseline person. There's a lot of baseline people. Where it's like, if that's the normal thinking, it's
monologue,
like, where it's like, damn, that's the psyop working, where it's like, this shit is considered like conspiracy theory, which is considered bad to the average, normal, everyday person.
I think like Barstool Sports is the biggest example of like psyop working.
Yeah.
Where that probably isn't even a full psyop, but people are just that fucked in the head where they're like, yeah, I like to watch those guys that like are kind of funny, but not really. They're not like comedian funny. They're like kind of funny. But they're not like war mode funny even. No. They're just like, and they spaz out when the team loses, and then we all bet, and it's like, I copied his parlay because he's good at betting. Yeah. And it's like, well, he doesn't need to win because it's your money every month. Like,
yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's this very weird economy.
Come to find out, it's all run by Jays and.
Well, it is run by Dave Portnoy, who's a Jay.
I can't even fucking handle anymore, dude. Did you see his faggot ass run?
Yeah.
Did you see it? It's incredible.
But also, he had that weird thing where he was able to buy his company back for like $1. And there was like, they said it was because of like some loophole. And I wonder.
It was a legal clause. It was in the contract.
Or I wonder if it was just like a gift. You know what I mean? Like, you're doing such good things with fucking everyone up. Like,
probably is that where it's like,
because then he started going so hard about Israel and stuff, and it's like, oh.
Because then I wonder, like, just like him, probably not, but like there are some people where they start out good, and then they get to a point where like
you're gonna do Rogan.
I'm not gonna do Rogan, but you can.
I can't.
But you can though. But
it hurts me.
It is, but like that is a good example where it's like you don't know, and like I don't even know if like this is Rogan, but like. When he got that 100-something million for doing the Spotify, or like, I don't know if it happened then, or I don't know if it happened with the Disney deal, when it happened, but do you go through some sort of ritual that like, because like, Father Ripperger, whatever his name is, the priest guy I was talking about, Ripperger, I think is his name. But he's talking about how when they pass these demons down generationally.
I tried to articulate it,
and like how, yeah, no, yeah, and how these demons enter like people's through like traumatic shit, like
MK Ultra,
like rape or MK Ultra stuff like that. Where
that's like, I wonder if the demons told them that's how you do it.
Well, that's I think what it is, and it's like it's like child abuse and shit like that. Where it's like, do they put someone like Rogan through a ritual that like it might not be like
or
might not be ass fucking, or it might not be something, but like do you go through a ritual where this demon then enters you and that you then start thinking different, like you can
I don't even
think
know. Someone like
or
Rogan, I don't know if it's a demon or as much as it's just like, here's money and also we'll kill your whole family. Everyone will have like accidents happen.
And you can do that with everybody. Yeah. Or it's like, I don't know. Or the people that just shut down sometimes.
That is more of a
you know what I mean? Or you see those rituals where they bring someone into a room and it's a bunch of people and there's something, they strap them down and they do some shit. Like is that putting a demon in? I don't know.
There's a weird cross section. You just said those, like when Katy Perry shuts down, and like eye gets
or when
weird.
That wrestler dude shut and that girl like hits his back and he comes back online.
So like there's a weird cross section of, remember when we were going over the AI kind of has dream logic?
Yeah.
And then we go, okay, AI is kind of like potential antichrist demon stuff because there's that liminal space where the demon can invade.
Yeah.
The ghost in the machine type of thing.
Which the antichrist would be Satan.
And then you have like MK Ultra trauma shit. I wonder like how, because when you watch the Katy Perry thing, my brain always goes to fembots, which is obviously like a mechanical,
like a robot, yeah.
So but then it's like, well, damn, is that AI? But then is it AI not because it's a real robot cyborg? It's a person, but she's infected with a demon, so now she exhibits AI behavior because AI or it's like the same as like it already connects to like dreams and shit. So it's like, couldn't it go the other way? If like you have sleep paralysis demons in sleep and dream, and then demons go AI, is that like the bridge to then like,
or is it something? Or is it
yeah?
Or is it something where you get someone like that like blues guitar player, I think Brian Johnson, or something, but
Brian Johnson's the guy that like is trying to live forever.
Then I can't remember his name, but he's like this blues player that like he was the first one that started like the 27 Club, like died at 27, and then like Hendrix died at 27. You get all these people. It's like, what if you do sell your soul to the devil and this demon goes, yeah, we'll give you fame and wealth and all this stuff, and you'll be an incredible player. And it's like, but whenever you play, that's not you playing, that's me playing. Like I'm playing the guitar. Or like when they do like the like when Hendrix is up there and he's killing it on guitar, and they're like, wow, it's incredible. It's like, yeah, no, that's Baal playing the guitar. He's just doing it like,
and that's that like genie trickery shit where he goes and asks to be the best guitar player, and it's like, oh, you'll be the best guitar player ever, forever, but you'll never get to enjoy it because I'm playing.
Yeah,
and
when they do that,
you have to know you're being a fucking fraud.
Yeah, and when they like when Katy Perry shuts down, that's like the demon getting. I don't know, like what you said with the AI thing, where it's like something on a spiritual level. I don't know.
I do not know.
I've been real fucked up with it lately, man. This pot, I haven't even finished it, but just this guy is like really in my head right now, and he could be a plant. I don't know. It could be a whole.
I was thinking I don't know how to answer anymore when if someone were to ask me like, "Oh, are you religious?" Because for so long,
dude, I always think about that. It's funny you said that.
For so long, if someone was like about to make a joke and they were like, "Are you religious?" I'd be like, "I don't know," you know what I mean. And now I'd be like, "I mean,
do you want to talk about it for an hour?
Watch your step." I mean, you just make fun of my boy, I might have to chin check your ass
in the name of Christ.
Treat you like a money changer.
Yeah. I was thinking of more of the idea of like where people go, "Oh, do you believe in God? Like, are you religious?" And it's like, yes. What it is, I don't know, but it's we got a few timelines going.
I don't know if you'd care about this. I was thinking about like what the most divine combat sport is, because it's obviously not any other sport. It's going to be some form of combat sports.
Capoeira.
Come on, and don't have a real conversation. Capoeira.
It's divine.
It's not. No, I was thinking about how pure boxing is.
It's wrestling.
It's wrestling.
Yes.
Animals wrestle.
It's in the Bible.
That's what got me onto the. I wonder how I would even, because it made me realize like, oh, this could be a conversation I would have about like what the most divine sport is, and then in my I'm like Esau, and you're like,
because that's also like, I think even just like caveman brain, without full blown gorilla attacking somebody. That's how you.
But that's the thing.
That's how you would prove
It's literally divine because you're not, even as beautiful as boxing is, and there's rules to boxing, and it's not like beasting, animalistic. It's like there are rules. It is cool as shit, but you are still like maiming each other, which is going against God.
You're hurting. You're breaking God's.
Your
creation.
hands are not designed for punching. Your hands are designed for fine motor movements. And we punch anyway. Wrestling, we are kind of built for wrestling. You can hold down and subdue someone without harming them. Animals wrestle. Bears fucking are like tons of animals wrestle and shit. It is kind of the divine sport. It's in the Bible. It's like the first Olympic sport. It's kind of fucking sick.
When are you buying a cross?
I'm not a jewelry guy. I was thinking about getting Shroud of Turin for some type of copy of this and hang a tapestry.
You would hang that tapestry on the wall?
I'd have to, be on this for a couple more years before I committed to something like that, but this is really fucking me up.
But you've seen this before, though, right?
Yeah, but
I love, you have no weight, you have no, like, revenants for it, or whatever.
Yeah, because it's during the time period of, like, is it and you just assume, like, a guy drew it, and then you find out scientists have been, like, testing this thing for however long, and they're like, it seems to be real.
I watch YouTube docs on YouTube docs I've seen years ago, and I'll watch them now, and I'll be like, oh, I understand. I watched this 15-minute Kabbalah doc. I didn't know what the fuck was happening. I go, yeah, that's good info. And I watch it now, and I'm like, there's some good shit in here.
That's kind of what I'm at with that gematria thing, where it used to be like, it's probably above my pay grade, and now I'm kind of like,
ooh, might have to dive into that.
Seems to be right a lot.
Yeah, exactly. That is crazy to look at, though.
I'm so fucked in the head now that I'm literally, like, as I'm walking around work, man, like, these allergies really kicking my ass. I'm like, whose ass got kicked? Jesus. Think he would give a fuck? And it's funny because, like, I realize some of the themes I enjoy in other things are, like, Christian idea. Like, Dragon Ball Z is kind of fucking... Like, Goku is a very Christ-like figure. He literally makes friends with everyone he beats. With very few exceptions.
He's a very nice guy. You don't see him angry very often, it seems.
He gets, like, Tito'd. He gets, like,
annoyed.
I don't like that you're trying to hurt my friend, so I'm here to stop you. He doesn't like that, and he's mad that you're making him have to fight you for real.
Tito'd right now.
Because his whole thing is like, why would I kill you when you're so strong? We could have more fun fighting.
Yes.
And the guys are like, no, I'm going to kill your friend. And he's like, oh, well, I have to kill you then.
Shit.
Yeah.
Man,
that's literally like...
We could have been having so much fun. He's just a kid.
He never had to grow up.
All right. You fuckers take care.
Our feet may swiftly carry out thy command. So we shall flow a river forth to thee, and teeming with souls shall it ever be. Nomine Patri et Filii, Spiritus Sancti.